So with everything going on in the world, there seems to be this emotion that always creeps its way to the forefront of our minds, that dominates our thoughts. It trickles on down into our spirit, and then it ends up just spilling freely from our mouths. That emotion? Fear. And it's affected us all, me included, in many ways, and it cripples us from actually being able to make our noise. So last week, we focused on redirecting our why. This week, it's time to interrogate your fear. And I know that sounds aggressive, but you gotta be aggressive when it comes to taking on fear. When we hear the word interrogate, we think of a suspect sitting at a table, being questioned by an investigator. Total, like, SVU situation, right? Dark room, one light above the table, investigator, suspect. Well, that's exactly how we should look at our fear. It's a suspect that has committed a crime, that has stolen, cheated, and in many times killed our plans, our potential, and our purpose. So, now it's time to interrogate your fear. First off, ask yourself these questions. Who is embedding this fear inside me? Is it ourselves? Oftentimes, we are our own worst enemy when it comes to allowing fear in. What about strangers' opinions? Are we listening to the opinions of strangers instead of the experiences of friends? Social media? Are posts preventing your plans? Do you look at something someone has posted, someone you don't even know, and instantly you fear you can't measure up? Are posts preventing your plans? What are you fearing? Are you fearing rejection? Are you fearing being hurt? Maybe you're fearing losing. Where? What areas of our lives does fear succeed in deterring us? Socially? Do we fear that we can't fit in? What about relationally? We feel like we can't ever be loved or liked. Mentally, do we fear not looking, not being smart enough? When are we most fearful? Is it starting a new job? At the beginning of a new relationship? When we are overextended beyond belief? Perhaps when we're isolated? And then why? Why do we fear? Past experiences playing into that? A false narrative that you've created? Friends or family's influence over your life? Once you're able to answer those questions, the interrogation process is easy. Because then you can get up in fear's face and you can say, Fear, who are you targeting? What are you trying to gain? Where are you taking up space inside of my life? When do you strike most? And why are you trying to interfere with my plans, my potential, and my purpose? Make fear answer these questions and answer them honestly. And you'll discover fear is nothing more than a thief, an invader that has no purpose going on living inside of you. Then with everything you've got, evict fear and move closer to making your noise.